You're welcome to our financial markets course. So this is section 6 of unit 6. So still under insurance companies, pension funds and the financial crisis. We want to look at financial crisis in developed and emerging markets. By the end of this session, you should be able to explain the meaning of financial crisis, outline the effects of financial crisis, as well as state the causes of financial crisis. So financial crisis can be experienced directly by markets or indirectly. So indirect crisis refers to transmission from other markets because of the correlation that exists between the markets. So for example, in the 1930s, when the US experienced the Great Depression, little was known about its effects on the Ghanaian market. However, in 2007, when the global financial crisis occurred, even though it didn't happen in Ghana, I realized that from the US, adverse effects was felt by the Ghanaian market. So similarly, we are saying that for direct crisis, it happens in a particular market, and that market suffers the consequences of the crisis that occur. So similarly, any development in advanced markets and closer markets such as US, China, and India affects developing and emerging countries. So apart from the indirect financial crisis in developing and emerging markets, direct financial crisis in emerging markets are triggered by regulatory weakness and weak corporate governance, whereas the indirect financial crisis results from external factors. The direct financial crisis or the direct crisis happen from internal factors, and we've said that some of the internal factors include weak corporate governance as well as weak regulatory factors. So with weak corporate governance, we are saying that if the regulatory framework of a particular market is not strong enough to handle the market properly, you realize that there will be a lot of problems with respect to the operations of market activities, and this will have a direct impact on the market itself. So basically, whereas direct market conditions or direct market crisis stem from internal factors within an economy, indirect market conditions come from outside factors. So in our case today, we can look at the impact of the Russian-Ukraine war, how it's affecting various developing and emerging economies. You realize that even though the war is not happening in Ghana, there's already complaints about food shortage and other social economic. Also, so we've come to the end of this session, and under this session we've learned about financial crisis. We basically focused on the direct and indirect crisis. So whereas direct financial crisis occurs as a result of internal factors in a market, the indirect crisis stems from external factors and may have adverse effects in other developing and emerging markets. And it happens normally as a result of greed, fraud, regulatory weakness, as well as weak corporate governance, which dominates in the financial markets. Thank you for your attention and see you later.